Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a first impression review on the newest foundation from L'Oreal. This is their new Pro Glow foundation. I did pick up 2 shades for us to try today, so if you guys want to see what the foundation looks like and how I review it, please stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright my love, so we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I did pick up 2 shades. I did pick up 204 and 205 to get sort of like a shade range or a shade option for myself, because I find that drugstore foundations can run a little bit pink on me. But I was pleasantly surprised with this line that their shade range is very warm based, and I was so excited because in the summer I get a lot darker and my skin tone warms up a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I was in the sun for maybe like 2 hours on the weekend and I got really dark. So I'm super excited because I'm gonna go to the beach this week and I'm gonna get a lot darker, so I'm super excited. I love getting tan in the summer. It just feels really nice. But anyways, I'm getting off topic like usual. So yeah, I picked up shades 204 and 205. I will insert a little clip right here so you guys can see what the differences in shades are. But as you won't be able to tell too much from the bottles, but shade 204, which is this one right here, is more of a neutral undertone. There is definitely a little bit of pink in it, but it is definitely more neutral than on the cool tone side. So this is super nice for all the girls that are looking for neutral foundations. I found a few of them that were in this line. And then 205 is a little bit darker, but it is definitely more on the warm yellow tone side. This is going to be my perfect shade for when I'm a little bit more tan. I already know it. But for right now, as you guys could see in the demo, I did have to mix the 2 shades, or you will be seeing in the demo, I did have to mix both of these shades, but I know in a few weeks I'm going to be dark enough to wear just this 205 shade, which is super nice. I don't mind mixing my foundations. I do it all the time, and I'm sorry for the noise. I have my windows open. It's really hot in here. But anyways, I mix my foundations all the time. You guys know this. I always mix my Milani and my Makeup Forever, etc, etc. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I posted a couple weeks ago, I started doing like little snap tutorials. I haven't done one in a little bit, so I'm gonna start doing them again. But I mix my foundations all the time and I'm like flailing my hands around. You guys know I'm like Italian like that. So I noticed something with the packaging first when I picked up the Pro Matte. You have to be really careful with the way that you close the bottle, so make sure that you're not squeezing the tube. So when you're putting the cap on, just put the cap on, twist it, and then turn it from the absolute end of the bottle, so that if you squeeze the bottle, the product gets all in the cap and then it's just wasteful and you're losing a lot of product that way. So make sure when you're closing it from the top and not from the actual tube, or else you will squeeze out foundation into the cap and then it's just gonna get all messy and gross and really hard to clean up. So that's one tip I can give you guys about the bottle. The packaging is super nice. A squeeze tube is always great because it's super sanitary. You can just squeeze some on the back of your hand, apply it, and you're good to go. A pump is always nice, but I'd rather prefer a squeeze tube over a bottle that doesn't have a pump at all, obviously, because who likes bottles with no pumps on them? I honestly have nothing bad to say about this foundation so far. It looks beautiful. It goes on so nicely. I honestly only use my beauty blender because I never really ever use a brush for my foundation anymore. I always go to my beauty blender. So if you guys would like to see me do another video or a tutorial using a brush with this foundation, let me know. I will definitely do that for you guys. But as for now, I've been using my beauty blender for months. I haven't gone back to a brush for a really long time, and every time I do go back to a brush, I'm just like, ew, there's like streaks on my face and I just can't deal with it. I always end up going and using my beauty blender anyways. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop talking. I don't want to talk too much because this video is gonna end up being like 20 minutes long. I'm gonna go into the demo now so you guys can see how I apply the foundation, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Hi my love, so we're gonna get right on into the video. As you guys can see, I've already done my eyes and I've finished off my eyebrows just to save us a little bit of time, and I haven't prepped my skin with any sort of primer or anything, just my regular toner and moisturizer. But as usual, I am gonna go in with my Smashbox primer water, which I use with every single foundation that I wear, and I can't do my makeup without it. So I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. Alright love, so we're going to get on into the demo. I think I'm going to go in with the shade 205 just because I feel like my body has gotten a lot darker than my face recently. If it ends up being too dark, we can always go back in with the 204 shade and mix it up. Feel free to do whatever matches your skin tone, obviously, but we're going to get into this one right here. I'm just going to pop some of this onto my hand, and my first reaction is it's very liquidy. Definitely a similar consistency to the Pro Matte, which I did buy. Oops, I just flipped the sticker. Which I did actually buy and I wanted to do a first impression on, but I couldn't find a shade that matched my skin tone. I feel like it dried too orange on my face, so I could not wear it, which is really sad because everybody raves about that foundation, but I just didn't find a color that worked for me, which stinks. But anyways, so as you can see, the consistency, it's very, very liquidy. And today I'm going to be using my beauty blender to apply it. Since it is a very liquidy foundation, I'm just going to take my finger and just dot this all over my face. Okay, as I'm blending out the foundation, you can definitely tell that this shade is way too dark for me. I thought it was going to be okay, but I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the 204 and mix it with 205. So I'm just putting a little bit there. And then I'm just going to take the back of a clean brush, this one right here, and I'm just going to mix them together. And then we'll see how this goes onto the other side of my skin, or the other side of my face. I'm sorry if you guys can hear cars. It's really, really hot today, so I have to leave the windows open. But I'm just going to take the other side of my beauty blender and just put this on the side. So as you can see, this color is definitely a lot better, which I find that I have to mix a lot of my foundations anyway, so this isn't going to bother me too much. And I feel like I am going to be going to the beach tomorrow, so I'm going to get a little bit darker. So once I get a little bit more of a tan, I will definitely be able to wear 205 no problem. But for now, I don't mind mixing my foundations. It doesn't bother me. I do it all the time anyways. Okay, so this is what my skin looks like so far. It looks really, really nice. It's super glowy and radiant looking, which is what the foundation claims to be. If you guys are familiar with the consistency of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the pump, that's pretty much the consistency that it is. So I would say I use equivalent of maybe like 3 pumps of that foundation. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more just to see how it builds up. I don't have any blemishes right now, which is really, really nice. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the foundation, maybe like half a pump's worth, and just mix these together. And I'm just gonna apply it on top of the foundation just to see how it builds. And I'm gonna be taking the clean side of the beauty blender to do this. Alright, my love, so that is the foundation with another little thin layer on top. As you can see, the foundation still looks the same. It has not gone cakey at all. If anything, it just looks more full coverage. The foundation looks very radiant. It looks like I'm almost wearing like a liquid or cream highlighter underneath it. I actually really like the look of it so far, so I'm actually going to zoom you guys out a little bit and we will go ahead and finish the rest of my face. Alright, my love, so I just zoomed you guys out just a little bit. I'm actually going to be using another new drugstore product that I've never tried before, and they finally had it in stock. So they put up a whole like display of all of the Maybelline Fit Me concealers, powders, and foundations on this huge display, and I was like, maybe I'll just check and see if they have the concealer that I want. And they actually did. So I picked up the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade number 10 Light. And I'm super excited to try this because everybody raves about this concealer and I've never been able to find the number 10. I like the sand color, but I feel like it would be a little bit too dark for me, so I went with number 10. So we're going to try this out and see how this goes. Okay, and I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend everything out. Alright guys, so as you can see, I just finished applying the concealer and I can't believe how good it looks. It's crazy. It's definitely going to crease a little bit if I don't set it, so I am going to use my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder like always. I'm just going to take a little bit of this with my beauty blender and I'm going to just set it. And make sure you always tap out the under eyes right before you set your under eyes, or else you will get creases. Alright guys, so now that I'm looking a little bit crazy, I'm gonna go ahead, get off camera, finish up my face, do my blush, bronzer, highlight, all that good stuff, and I'll be back to finish off the video. Alright love, so as you can see, I have just finished my makeup. I am honestly so obsessed with the way that it came out. I haven't been happy with my makeup in a really long time because I haven't really been able to do a full face just because it's been too hot here. That's the only way to put it. It's just been so hot that you just don't want to wear makeup at all. And honestly, this is like the first time. I probably only straightened my hair twice in the last maybe month and a half to 2 months. It's crazy. I only did it maybe 1 or 2 other times for when my cousin got married, and maybe 1 other time when it was a cooler day out. But yeah, it just feels really nice to get dolled up and put some makeup on, and I'm really happy with the way that it came out. I am going to insert a shot here of what the foundation looks like close up so you guys can see. It looks flawless. I'm so impressed with this foundation. Like I mentioned in the demo, I did go ahead and buy, I'm going to show it to you actually, I have it right here. Right here. It's the Pro Matte version of the Pro Glow. I almost dropped it. The Pro Glow. This one actually feels a lot bigger. I wonder if there's more. I know it's the same amount. This one, the color when it dries, it goes a little bit too pinky orange on me. So I honestly tried 2 shades of this. Didn't work for me, but I'm glad that they chose the right color line. Not color line, but the, I'm really sorry about the cars. The like undertones for the Pro Glow foundation. I'm really impressed with it. It just looks so good. So if you guys have a chance to go and pick it up, definitely try it out. I feel like it is going to be a lot of new favorites for a lot of people. Alright my loves, so that was the entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on where I've been and why the hell I've been gone so long. June was a really hectic month for me. My sister graduated from high school, and she also had her confirmation in June, so that kind of took up a lot of time. Also, the weather just got really hot, and bridal season has been kicking my ass. I feel like I'm washing my brushes every single day. It's so crazy. If you guys are a makeup artist, you will understand my struggle right now. It's been crazy. I'm doing like 2 or 3 weddings a weekend, which is not a lot for some people, but it's a lot for me because I'm transitioning from doing 1 to 3 weddings a month, and now I'm doing like 2 to 3 every single weekend. And I'm sorry, there's children screaming like hooligans outside. But yeah, so doing 3 weddings in 1 weekend has been a lot for me, which I'm totally grateful for. I am super busy and I'm so happy, and I'm doing something that I love to do, so I can't complain about that, and nobody should ever complain about doing what they love. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for sticking by me, and I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. Welcome. I am here. I'm not going anywhere, I promise, and I just want to say thanks again for sticking by me and continuing to watch my videos. And I love you guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye! Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing the Luxy hair extensions. So if you guys want to see what I think about them, please stay tuned and keep on watching.